Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus episode. Let's see, what are we? 1198. Advanced Reader Copies, ARCs, or Street Teams, and Street Teams. There's Stanley, he's back there. He's my best street team. So what do we mean? These are loyal and eager fans who like a copy ahead of time, usually at no cost. Well, always at no cost. And then provides social proof as soon as the book goes live. You can always publish the paperback ahead of time, and they can start leaving reviews on the paperback. So when the ebook goes live, all of a sudden, hey, there's a bunch of reviews pop up. Social proof. That's what ARCs do. You'll see romance, that's huge. It's important for the heavy hitters, the big names in the genre. They'll get 100 to 1,000 reviews within those first couple days. It's because they have a massive ARC team and a massive street team, people just waiting with bated breath, ready to head out there and get that book and read it as soon as it becomes available. That's when you win as an author. You win because everybody's just there ready to get your book as soon as it goes live. But ARCs, these are intentionally, this is something that publishers used to do to generate buzz, to make that book look, oh my God, look at all those reviews right away. Yes. How many copies have they given away in order to get those reviews? Because you cannot require anything from an ARC. So you give your book to a reader. I did this with I Soldier #1, Call Me Aries. I gave a bunch of copies away, and I'll be damned if any of those people actually left a review. So yeah, that was reinforced my desire to never give out ARCs. I'm not a fan of that because you can't require them to leave a review, and you can't penalize them for not giving a review. You cannot reward them like, hey, I'll give you a $10 gift card. If you can't do any of that. They have to just give it of their own free will. Yes, you gave them the book, but still they have to give it of their own free will, and they have to give you whatever they want. They can give you a 1-star as an ARC. That's okay. And you're not supposed to punish them for that. However, I know a lot of authors who say, well, I'm not sending you any more ARC copies because you're giving me 1-star reviews. That's not part of the deal. Well, you cannot make a deal. However, ARCs, social proof as soon as the book goes live. And also, you have trolls. Last couple books I've published, gotten 1-star reviews right out of the gate. Really? 1-star? This book's better than that. And no words, just ratings. That happens. Okay, so how do you offset that? ARCs. People are sitting there ready to give you their review as soon as it goes. These are your loyal fans. These are people who support you. They really are looking forward to reading that next book ahead of time, and they get it. They like it. They give you some good words or just some ratings, and there you go. You're off and running as soon as you publish your book. And if you do get some trolling 1-2-star, those are offset right away because your loyal fans, friends, and regular readers, they're on board with you. They're on board with your story. They're on board with the series. So ARCs. So do you need that social proof right out of the gate? As a new author, I'd suggest that yes, you do. But how do you find ARC? How do you know where your loyal fans are? So there's the dichotomy of it would be great to have social proof on your first book. However, you don't need it. I don't do ARCs, and I do just fine. Yes, I already have a readership. However, I didn't do them before either because I couldn't see giving the book away for free and hoping that somebody would leave a review. Just like my last experience, and that was like my 200th book, and still gave away like 5 ARC copies, and then followed up with the people that, oh, I never got to that. Oh, I got distracted. Fuck. Yeah, that's, I had enough of that. So they share the word through their social media channels as well, because these are people who get out and about. They're connected. Hey, they know an author. They know a successful author. Hey, I read this book. It's great. Cool. I like seeing that. It also gives them a chance to be part of something that's bigger than themselves. By being an ARC reader, hey, they're on board with this. Hey, I pre-read Colleen Hoover's latest. Oh my God. Or Rebecca Yarros. I pre-read those books. You can't believe what's coming up. Yeah, is that cool or what? Yes, part of something bigger than themselves, contributing to the greater good. And that means for ARCs, It's incumbent upon you to write the absolute best book you can. You're not giving books out, hoping for reviews and giving them half-assed books. Write better than that. Write a story that people want to read. Even if there's some minor typos, miscues, as long as it's a great story, there you go. Good story written in a great way. Saying, hey, this is a hero's journey. Yeah, well, that's 90% of the books out there, hero's journey, because that's what we like to read. That's how we like our entertainment. But characters are going to be unique. There's unique plot points. There's different elements in the world, all kinds of stuff to draw somebody in and keep them there, even if it is the staid old hero's journey. People like it, so why change? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't change it if it works. So that's why you're writing a series. Hey, people are still buying it. Keep writing it, because now you've got your arc, your street team. Everybody's on board waiting for that next volume. Good to go. That's the W, the win if you can get it. All right. That's how arcs work. And arcs, Amazon terms of service, if you're in Kindle Unlimited, their terms of service, you can still give out ARC copies as they're specifically ARC advanced reader copies. You can still give them out even if you're in Kindle Unlimited. So if you go through NetGalley or one of the other review kind of groups, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do, you can still do that and have your book in Kindle Unlimited. It does not violate the terms of service. Terms of service specifically reference ARC copies as outside of the exclusive provision. All right, there you go. Peace, fellow humans.